2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this particular featured group because there are rumours of quite the rivalry starting to bubble between these two players.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball, and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her. TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. 4 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
And he finds himself in a tie for third. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. You like that, didn't you? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from around 135 yards.
This one might need to get down a little. Ow! Well, you've got to give some credit there. That was the right club and the right line. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet. This for a birdie run.
Get excited. This could go in. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Heading to the next hole, and this player is currently in a share of the lead with Tony Finau. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently in 4th place.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Rich, I know it feels like we say this each week, but I just love being here in Phoenix. If there is one event on the tour that just seems to elevate itself beyond all the others because of all the people that come here to enjoy it, it's this one.
It is certainly a different event than all the others. Now, there's other tournaments that are trying to replicate what they do here in Phoenix, but none of them are successful with it. When you have as many as 650,000 people coming through the gates during the week, you know you're in for a different, unique opportunity here on the PGA Tour. And to play in front of all those folks, even though you know most of them aren't really watching you play golf, they're kind of looking around the crowds and being entertained by everybody else. Still, to have all those people just seemingly right on top of you, it gets to be a little nerve-wracking for some of these players.
Not a bad line, this. Fair effort, that. Good birdie.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale. Fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Outstanding shot, high quality. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
Looking good.
That will drop and it will extend the lead. And that will take him to 4 under. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here. Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well holed.
Before this putt was hit, they looked their playing partner in the eye and gave a signal. That was mean, but fair.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Well, good-looking shot here. That's headed towards the green.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Game face on early here, Luke.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. Again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but the safe strategy lays back before them. Sitting at 5 under par in their round. Currently in the lead. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
How good would that have been if it had dropped? And back to the course with the live action. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Nice stroke. Wonderful shot. And that will move him to 6 under par. He sits in first position. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Opting for the 5-wood. Great looking shot this. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Here's Lexi Thompson. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
How close was that to going down? Beauty of a chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
Leading by 3 strokes now. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay, that went right at the hole. And she's got such control over her golf ball. It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
And now -7 for the round. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4 measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Lining up from around 160 yards.
That could play.
Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. That was a beauty. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard, and they're currently first, with Justin Thomas second.
The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie.
Nicely done.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, you know you want to.
It was on a good line. Let's get back to it, shall we? It's just about 3 feet away.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 12 for TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it.
Oh my. Will she be able to get out of here?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Setting up miles from the hole. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
This one's tracking.
Oh, birdie with big wings. Great putt.
Well, it's a great view on the leaderboard, sitting in top spot, but Justin Thomas is second.
The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Wonderfully played. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Oh, come on, sit. Big time play that one, Beamer.
Got to say, I can't see them not making birdie here, Luke.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Reminds me of the song by the Tubes, She's a Beauty.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. This one might need to set.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Putting for eagle here. Oh, so close. No, that's too bad. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
The putt drops and it's 14 under par, heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down to the last few holes.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the stadium hole, par 3/16. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
A little birdie look in here.
Ooh.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
5 feet coming up to the cup. That's tracking.
They're nicely holed. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, can you believe it? That's remarkable. Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well.
Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale is an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She got one back on that last hole.
This is Lexi Thompson.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water has it down the left-hand side, and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. This shot was about 140 yards out. This one's going right at the pin here.
Ah, yes.
Really had that shot dialed in.
And with this putt, he will win.
Well done to this player who is able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Rich, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.